Hello.
Hey, what's
Ooh.
up? How you guys doing?
How we
I'm
doing, Vero?
We're doing pretty good.
Okay,
Been
we're
able
doing good.
to GSI a lot. Pet Sim, of course.
So we got Numerous here, and we got Vero here. Everybody knows Numerous is the pet sim YouTuber, and Vero is the Big Games Moderator. Both of them
Yep,
also
He's a
yep,
good friends of
Discord
mine.
mod.
yep.
He's a what?
He's a Discord mod.
A Discord
Oh
mod?
my god.
Yeah, he's a Discord mod.
He loves to throw that one in my face.
Why is it because of the limited moderation abilities in Pet Simulator lately?
No, he's just a Discord mod. That's about it.
Nah. How's it feel to be a
Yeah,
Discord mod?
yeah. How does it
Pretty
feel?
good. Big Games treats me pretty good. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, he.
The I love the staff and the team, and the devs are great, as you guys know. It's
Yeah,
fun.
Right.
I've had some good times with the devs in the test chat. We share
Yep, yep.
a lot of things in common, like playing RuneScape. So talk about RuneScape sometimes in there.
Yeah. We played that Minecraft server too for a minute. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Yeah, I remember they put the link out. I never played it.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to check it out, but I just didn't want to download Minecraft again.
Yeah.
All right, so before we continue, we've had Numerous on here before, and he gave a introduction and
Nice.
told everybody who he is and everything. What about you, Vero? Let everybody know who you are.
Um, well, I'm Vero. That's pretty obvious. I moderate for Big Games. I'm also a tester for Big Games. Um, there's not really much crazy about me, to be honest with you. I'm not a big crazy YouTuber like Numerous. I've never really gotten involved in that. I did TikTok for a while, but never really got too crazy with the social medias and all that stuff. But I've been around the community for a while. I've played all the titles for Big Games, just about all of them, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
When
yeah,
did
that's
you
pretty
start
much
playing
it.
Pet Sim? How many years ago?
I started in Pet Sim X.
Titanic.
Um,
Oh no,
that's a nice huge right there, Numerous.
Titanic
close
from a
enough
huge
to
egg.
Titanic.
It's a huge Titanic.
Oh wait, that's my first one. Oh wait, no, it's not.
Huge
But
Titanic
why
jet
am I
ski.
sitting down?
Wonder why.
I didn't even know
He's
you could sit
abusing his
down.
powers. I don't want to sit down.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm in a few of Numerous's videos as he knows and all that stuff. And
Probably a lot,
but
actually. I think
yeah,
more
a
than
lot.
me
I'm
and
gonna
him
lie.
both. Yeah,
How long have you
yeah.
two
but
known each other?
oh, for a while now. I've known him
Yeah,
for a while.
long
We're in
time.
a lot of other discords. We hang out just about every day.
Mm-hmm.
I regret every day.
So,
If I
That
want to
feeling is
ruin my
mutual,
day,
Numerous.
if I want to ruin my day,
I
I
come home
just
from work and I just know that I'm gonna get a headache from Numerous screeching in VC.
what? No, I'm
hmm
nonchalant.
Yeah, he's pretty chill overall.
yeah, and I've known you for
Long time.
about a year and a half, 2 years.
Yep, we met in X a while back. I remember when you were just starting your channel. Actually, remember we met in Plaza with Expels.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think that was when I won the Cosmic Values giveaway on Twitter, and I
Oh
wanted
yeah, it might have
Expels
been
to sign
actually.
it for me.
Yeah, actually, I think that was it.
Yeah, and Expels cool dude. I like him. He
Absolutely.
he ended up joining our clan here in PS99 for a while. Helped us win that. Help us win get third place in the what was it? Gargantuan gift battle.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's always good for that stuff. He's a hardcore grinder and all that stuff. Always
Mm-hmm. Big
on top of
spender too.
the yeah, big spender. Kind of like somebody else we know in here.
So
Yeah,
you
he joined over to NS4R too. Actually,
yeah.
he's been doing really good in there now too.
Yeah, I'm still leader of Blox family, but I'm not leader. I gave leadership over to did I just hatch another secret? Wow, I just hatched another secret.
On
Sorry.
Reaper Champions.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
That's a fun game too.
yeah, I started playing it because of Lulu and Bat Tech.
Oh yeah, I love
And
them. They're great, good people.
so it's like running 24/7 on my laptop. And I
Have
haven't
you tried
hatched.
Bubblegum Sim?
Have I tried what?
Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. Sorry, I cut you.
Yeah, I tried it. I played it for like a day. Got all the way to the end, and I wasn't entertained by it. A lot of people love it though, but not
I
me.
Yeah, it's
mean,
definitely making pretty big waves on the Roblox community, I'd say right now.
Hmm. What do you guys think? Is it gonna last?
I
probably. I feel like that's
without
a.
with
He doesn't
sorry, go ahead,
think so.
Nimers. Okay, so this is yeah, he knows how without listen, this isn't me throwing shade at Rumble or anything like that, but one of my favorite games that they've ever done was Pet Catchers, right? And I feel
Mm,
like that game had so much potential, so much. Like that game was so fun and so good with the boss fights and everyone chasing leaderboard, and it was doing very good for numbers. And I feel like that game was just abandoned. That's
yeah.
I'm not saying they're gonna do that with this game, but I do feel like they have a history of that. I don't know, but everyone's calling it the pet sim killer. I always say, and numerous can definitely vouch for it. Everyone always says the next new game is the pet sim killer, and guess
Yep.
what? Everybody always comes back to pet sim. It
Yep.
happens just about every single time. We'll see. It's a fun game. I'm not saying it's not fun, but I just don't think it's going to kill pet sim. Even though
Hmm.
it might do better than pet sim, but I just don't think it's going to
Yeah.
take
Look
over
at Pets
entirely.
Go. Pets Go. People are saying,
Exactly.
"Oh, this is gonna be way better than 99," and look at it. It's barely holding 30,000 players. And
Exactly.
99 is still around what, 90,000, 80,000 players.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that game's just like it had potential too, but I feel like a lot of the updates in either this game or that game were just being refurbished. It feels
Hmm.
like you're just playing the same thing over and over again
Hmm.
in just a different way. But in the end, like you're doing the same exact thing. You're getting the same upgrades from the same machine.
Yep.
Just this time it's like I guess what's the newest one they had? Like Pixel or something? Oh, this
Uh,
time it's Pixel. Last time it was like space related. I don't know.
yeah, I stopped playing it. It's repetitive updates. Similar to this, 99 is having repetitive updates. We're getting events every week. And, I've
Yeah.
I've actually given them a lot of ideas for, worlds,
Yeah.
different
Me too.
mechanics to the
Problem
game.
with this game is like
I've even shared ideas that Numerous has given to me like before
yeah,
to them as well. You know,
Hmm.
that it's just like there's a lot of people come up with a lot of really good ideas on this game. To be honest, especially like, dude, there's so much potential in the world we're standing in right now in World One that it's just I feel like
yeah,
almost forgotten. You know, like
Hmm.
the mini games and all that stuff. They're so good. Like we could solely have an event. Again, I know, like, oh my god, the event. I know, but I'm saying like they could do an event, right? That requires us kind of like what we just did with the eggs. Is like we have to go back and go to all these other the mini games to find the eggs. That was a really honestly, I liked the egg hunt.
By the
Yeah.
way, has
Um,
anybody even finished the icon? Because like I just gave up on
I'm
that
still at
so
10 out of 12. I can't get the lucky block one, and then I guess the last one is in the Circus to Heaven. I don't know.
That's also another thing. Like you have this egg hunt, right? It's such a good hunt. Like it's the idea itself is pretty good, even though it's like pretty similar to like what Bubblegum Sim did.
Hmm.
But like the reward is just so disappointing. I feel like the point increase, like you have to go to this staircase to heaven, and from what I've heard, like it's very low chances of you even getting the
Hmm.
last one. And like all that just for what a bonus point thing that's like gonna last you a week till this event ends, and that's like the bonus points is just to get you a higher chance at getting like an Easter gift that has a chance of a Titanic in it. Like
Yep.
I feel like it goes through so many steps that just like unnecessary.
Yeah, the Easter egg hunt is it's something that should have been in the first update, honestly. And
Yes. Yep.
I had more fun doing that than anything else in Easter related.
Yeah, because it feels like, it's like a scavenger hunt, like, oh, like you're going in, it's like, oh, who found the first one? Kind of like the Roblox event we just had, kind of like that, like where you're like, oh, someone got the badge in this game, or like someone found the egg in this world, type of deal like that. Again, I agree with Numerous. I feel like if the incentive was there to actually complete the egg hunt instead of just points, I feel like a lot of people would have been more like into doing the entire egg hunt.
Like the first, let's say the first 100 people get a Titanic. The first 1,000 people get a rainbow shiny hue, or not rainbow shiny, but get a certain kind of like the race,
Or,
but make it a race to do the egg hunt.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Or what's even, I feel like that's been like really lackluster or like slacked on is, I feel like a lot of people forget about hoverboards. Like they could do like the first 100 people get an exclusive hoverboard that's
Even
like
that,
they could do a completely different thing, kind of like clans almost. How there's like exclusive hoverboards
those
and
hoverboards. They just added hoverboards, right? They could have literally used one of those for the event. I feel like.
Yeah, and they're
And they
nice
also
hoverboards.
didn't they also have bunny hoverboards, or did they add it in this update? I remember like you could get a hoverboard somewhere in this event, right?
Wasn't that a old?
Inside that little room back there, there's like a chance you can get a hoverboard. That hoverboard could have been used to like reward the like top 50 people to finish the egg hunt or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like much more of an incentive than just finish it for like a percent boost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what if the people that do the egg hunt don't want to do the event?
exactly. Yes.
Mhm.
There's a lot of people I'm sure that just got on, right? So like my main has been on BGSI, but I've still had my alts on PetSim, but I still went on my main and got all the eggs. However, it's not like I'm not sitting there AFKing at 24/7 on my main right now as I'm on Bubblegum Sim right now.
Yeah. I thought you sold this.
The shiny gargantuan.
Yeah, I thought you sold it.
No, he's got two now.
And yeah,
he's trying to collect them actually.
Yeah,
I think Winrax has a large majority of them now, so I don't.
I think it was SWCC that sold it.
Yeah,
SWCC has one. We tried.
But
yeah, we tried.
He knew like that he had like probably the last one out there
in rotation.
Yeah,
it was not gonna go off. It was gonna be expensive. I was like, do I really need it? I was like, no.
And you still have that what is it, the Pegasus?
The huge Pegasus, yep, that's still sitting in my inventory.
And the Angel Dog.
There's actually another one. I got pretty close to an offer with some dude. I was kind of like debating if I should take it or not, and I think it's been passed on. But that's like the only other one that I know to ever exist.
I told him not to get it.
Yeah, he told me
got
not
one.
to get it, and I was also like, it would have costed me, I'm pretty sure, like 2 of my shiny gargantuas. I was like, is this really worth it? Like, sure, I'll own 2 of them, but like in the end, is that something I want to do? So I just never ended up doing it, and I kind of forgot about it until now.
Does Arwen still have Russo's Pegasus?
I think he does. Yeah, I think he does. I haven't heard of it being traded off anywhere else.
I heard he got it for what, 100 billion?
He got it for a lot, I think. I remember when that trade was happening.
Yeah, whatever it was, though, he definitely profited off of that.
Especially with the inflation. And it's crazy. Prices of Titanics have gone down, but Gargantuans are still way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think
that's like. Yeah, go
ahead. You would think if one dropped, the other one would also follow suit, which is kind of strange. But I mean, I guess it's kind of like the Titanics. I don't think Gargantuans dropped at all.
Really?
No, they're still up there.
Especially with the. I don't think Gargantuans even budged, even with the big inflation between the raids and the mining update. I don't think they even budged at all. Kind of wish Bat was in here for that one. I don't think they budged at all, actually.
Yeah, the Gargantuan Santa Paws, a normal one, was going for 100 billion before that inflation, and then it went all the way up to like 350, and it's still around there.
Yeah, I've got a normal one. I haven't tried to get any other ones yet.
Yeah, I was saving up for a gargantuan hellish axolotl to give to my wife for our 10-year anniversary.
Oh,
And
nice.
and then that inflation happened once I hit 200 billion gems, and I'm like, man, I'm not gonna be able to get this. So I ended up getting the Lush axolotl. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Only 40 exist. I ended up getting it for a way better deal than I can now. But I gave that to her instead, and I was like, I was gonna get you the gargantuan instead, but it's just too much right now. She was like, I
Wait,
hate the
what?
gargantuan.
Bro, I'm looking at
Oh,
the index. There's two axolotls that look the same.
where?
The Titanic axolotl and the Easter axolotl. Am I like blind? Or are they not the same thing?
One of them's got a bow
Oh,
tie.
Oh, I see that. Right,
yeah.
like so.
I think like the image in your like in the inventory or index, I guess is very similar, but it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, the bottom left, the left one has a bow tie you can see on the bottom. That's the only thing that would make it different.
yeah. If you look at a lot of
But
the cats too, a lot of the cats,
Mhm.
they're kind of hard to tell apart.
yeah,
It's just a lot of designs. Like you got the cyborg cat, then you got the huge cat, then you got the chef cat. They all like look very similar, just with little details that are different from each other. And
yeah. Unfortunately, that's a big problem in a lot of trades for
hmm
a lot of players that don't know what they're looking at. They get scammed that way, unfortunately. But
yeah,
I mean, they need to hover on the pet to be able to see what it is.
no,
As if they just did that, it would probably solve a lot of problems.
yeah, the festive cat and the huge cat have pretty much the same exact picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
And
similar.
there's a lot of scams going on, like they'll they'll put something up for a ridiculous price, and then you tell them, "Oh, I'll pay this," and they'll be like, "Okay," and then they take it off and put on a different pet that looks exactly the same, and be like, "Quick, buy it, buy it, buy it," and then you go and buy something that's actually 40 million gems when you were trying to buy something that's worth a billion gems.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel
I don't
like
know if you go
yeah,
ahead, Numerous.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
It's just something small about the scams. I don't know if you guys play Big Paintball, but something that's been going on right now with Big Paintball is unfortunately when you're trading in that game, you know how like in this game when you hover over the pet in the inventory, you can see like what charms are on it, and like kind of like what stats are on it, type of deal.
Hmm.
Well, Big Paintball has the same system, right? Well, actually, doesn't have the same system, but they have the same problem. So when you're trading guns, a lot of people will trade for like certain tags or certain levels on the weapon, but the weapon, if you hover on it, won't display that. So a lot of people have been lying and like saying that they're trading like a level 15 silenced pistol, for example, when in reality it's only level 4 with like a completely different stat bonus or whatever on the pistol, which is really messed up in my opinion. Something I think should definitely be changed in terms of big paintball too.
I didn't even know the guns had levels on there.
Yeah, they I guess a lot of there's a pretty big community for me personally. I don't do trading on that game at all. I just hop on to have fun every once in a while, but
Mm.
or to do any moderation if needed. But um, I didn't realize that there was such a big scamming community on that game. It's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Kind of sad.
scamming in pretty much every game is crazy, especially games where you have to like trust the player, like in Fish. If you're gonna trade somebody, you have to give them what you're offering and then hope they give it back, give you what they were offering. Like games like that. Oh, I know in Dead Rails, you could you know, pass something to somebody and then hope they give it to you, and then same thing with that farming game that has a ridiculous amount of players for
Oh
some
yes, I
reason.
know. Grow a garden. That game is popping off. I don't know really why. I don't find it very fun to be honest. We
It's
hopped in
such
there
a
for a
basic
very
game.
small amount of time. Yeah,
It's
that's
crazy.
Jandel's game, the one that made Dusty Trip. It it's popping off, but it's
Hmm.
just not. It doesn't appeal to me.
You
That's
know,
another reason why. In terms of the trading, I'm really happy that Big Games hasn't done the game passing stuff, because I feel like there would be such a problem with that unless they made it to where when you buy the game pass, it goes into your inventory and you can like trade it in the trade menu. That would be like a really good way for them.
What do you mean, trading game passes?
Like game pass trading. Yeah.
That's something I think a lot of people would like, and
Mm-hmm.
that I did bring
That
it
would be
up
the
to the
only way
developers,
though that I think that they should
and
do it.
I don't know if I can say it, but like I'll say it anyway. Like who cares? But I asked them about it. I was like, y'all should at least add Game Pass gifting or like a function to where like you could gift people Game Passes or even trade them. And I think trading is better. Like as it like Vero said, it goes into your
Yes.
inventory and you trade it because that way you can't get scammed and there
That's scam.
isn't
Yeah.
really cross trading. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I told them about it and they were like, yeah, we already have a system for that. Or they're like we're working on a system. And they said like, we'll see in the future what happens. And well, nothing happened. That was like months ago, by the way. So I was
Yeah.
pretty excited for a few months, expecting it to kind of come around and it never did. And also there's like another thing with this game. I feel like the developers don't realize they're putting in a lot of work because these updates take so much work than like what something like Bubblegum Simulator has added in their last 3 updates.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference is they putting like effort in the right place. And I feel like for Pet Sim, it's just going to things that like people don't care about. Like it's
Yep.
the same stuff. It feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And there's millions of suggestions out there, like utilizing the old maps, so Zone 1 or World 1, World 2, World 3,
Mm-hmm.
adding a new world even, but they don't even have to do that. Like I feel like they could stay within these 3 worlds and just add on to them. Like for example, some event happens in the middle of like area 28 or something, and that's used to make like some sort of shard. That shard can be used to attach it to your pet, makes your pet better, whatever. It could literally be anything that's like not what we're already doing. But at the same time, I feel like the developers choose like one day of the entire month to come on Twitter and look at stuff and eventually not even use any of it. So,
Mm-hmm.
but there's so many things they could do and put way less effort into, but it's still so much better for the player base because people are more oriented to that type of content rather than what they're already doing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. They like the update before this one. They added quite a few things into the game, but it was pretty much all pay to win stuff, all Robux
right.
related stuff.
Exactly. And that's like a step in the right direction. You had the diamond egg. They listened to that, right? A lot of people were
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, can we get a diamond egg? They listened to that. That was a good update. I would
Yep.
say that was pretty good. Most people would probably enjoy that, even though it
A
was
lot
like
of
very expensive.
a lot of
Yeah, go
people
ahead.
don't realize just how important that is, that we get updates like that, diamond eggs and diamond tanks, or I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
like, because like when we get updates like the raids and the mining updates that greatly increase the amount of gems, and now we're blessed, because the devs kind of helped us out with that, is now we can actually hover over the diamonds on the left side of
Mm-hmm.
your screen and you can just see how many actually
Exactly.
exist in the game,
That
which is
is
a
like an
great update.
amazing feature.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yes.
These are the things we need. Like that is such a simple change. I mean, I would assume actually that probably took a while because like they pretty much redid their entire like service system on how they track stuff to be able to get things that like are deleted and stuff like that. But like it's just so much better. It's so much more convenient. It's
Mm-hmm.
nice and it's little, like the little things add up to be big things. But when you're like spamming updates or events, same thing over and over again, it's like, okay, what are we doing at this point? I'm just basically playing the same update, except I got everything reset and now I have to get everything from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, the devs are very smart. Like they're very, they're good. Like, and that's kind
Yeah,
of goes off like what I was saying in terms of um the diamonds part. Like it's very important that we had that diamond update, because it tanks the amount of diamonds that are currently in the game. Like without
Mm-hmm.
updates like that, we would be back in Pet Sim X right now, where Titanic should be going for trillions,
Yep.
yeah,
and that's just, I don't know. we don't want it to. I feel like we don't want it to get like that, even though I feel like there's a certain part it's inevitable that it's going to happen eventually. Actually, I don't know. I guess technically it's not inevitable if we can keep getting updates like that, like every so often that tanks the diamonds in the game.
Yeah,
I guess it's
it
not.
They
it
did it
Yeah,
once.
it
Do
took
that
out
again.
41 billion or 41
yeah,
trillion, 41 trillion gems out of the game.
exactly. It definitely did its job,
Hmm.
like, for sure.
It was really good, and there's different ways they could do it. There was one suggestion, one suggestion that Arwen Rocks gave was do a gem based forever pack.
Yes, that's a
That's
great
another
idea.
thing. That's another
That's a
good.
great
Yeah,
idea,
for sure, for
I
and
would
sure.
it's free
love a
to
gem
play
based forever
too.
pack.
It's free to play too. That's such a
Hmm.
great idea.
Yeah, I
I
would
love
love
that
that.
idea too.
I'd lose all my
Seen
gems.
that. Yep.
You could
And
also
they can
do.
incorporate like items from the events and stuff into it as well. So it would make the game less pay to win when it comes to especially the clan events that like say I don't know, like the Valentine's Day event where you could buy the forever pack and get the floors and all that stuff, right? Like
Hmm.
if that was an option, a lot of people probably would have had a higher chance of, doing better in the events and all that stuff.
For sure.
Yeah.
I wish we just knew. Like, I feel like they would love to do stuff like these because there's no way like they're this oblivious to like the fact that this is stuff that people want. But like, I have a feeling in my head there's like some limitation that they've signed up to, and they're like, okay, yeah, we cannot do this as much as we would like to.
Hmm.
But like, we just never know. So it's not helping the game. There's a lot of effort, bro. Like, I have never seen a game that has 99 worlds in 3 worlds.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Like,
That is
that is insane.
like when I talked to Jamie about that, like I'm telling you, like you could tell like he has a lot of passion in terms of the builds like that they do and all the work that they do throughout all of the like just throughout all the area. Like I mean, if you just go through these areas, like it's just got that Pet Sim feel, from like
Yeah.
X, even from the beginning, like of Pet Sim 1, Pet Sim 2, all of that stuff. Like the
It just needs
worlds
to be
not
put to
only look
use.
great. Yep, exactly. Like Jamie has, and all the devs, but Jamie's doing a large majority of the building. A lot of passion to all the builds throughout all of the areas, and Alyssa helps too, and she does a lot of building too, from what I've heard and all that stuff. But they just have a lot of passion with all these builds, and even like things like the jungle obby. Like I know we just had to use that just now for the egg hunt, but like I said, I guess that kind of touches base on what we talked about previously at the beginning. Is like I just wish these areas were used. Like name the last time you guys went into the flower garden. I can't even tell you. I used to go and
Oh,
do it every
I
single day
forgot
at the
that
start of
even
the game.
existed.
Yeah, at the start of the game, I used to go and do it all the time, and I know like a lot of people buy the seeds and all that stuff. I never can never be bothered to or
exactly.
for example, going to these machines, or like no one ever did anything with the Preston thing too.
Something
Yeah.
I
The
feel
secret
like
shop.
I'd really like to see also is like if you open your item inventory and you scroll down, bro, there is so many items that
Yeah.
I've probably not touched in over like half a year.
Yeah, because you
And
can't use most of them in the events.
exactly, exactly. They're useless to you. Like the seeds, I have like over 30,000. I'd imagine you guys have more because like I barely even play at this
I have
point.
a dude across all my oh my god across I don't even want to say across all my accounts. It's actually kind of
It's
crazy.
probably a lot, but like
Yeah,
it's
like,
stuff
dude.
that like I would love to see get used again. When the game first came out, I feel like everybody had the thought that like, okay, you're getting these seeds, and right now, sure, they're not the greatest, but like, okay, the developers are gonna come back one day and they're gonna make
Hmm.
more of a use to these. And that just never came. And like it was a one-time thing, it never came. And I would love to see like even if they want to take the lazy route with all of this, like a scrap machine, bro. It would be nice if you
Yeah.
could go ahead, put everything in it to make like some scrap system. I don't know. They can think of it,
I,
bro.
numerous. We
But like,
actually talked about this a few weeks ago. I don't know if you remember
really,
for the past event items. Yeah, I actually
yeah, that
said
also
something about
too.
it.
I mean, that would obviously limit it to like people who have actually played the events, but like it's still a scrap machine where you could put your stuff into it, get like metal parts or whatever parts you can craft.
Gems.
Yeah, whatever it is, and use those to, I don't know, maybe like like have another machine next to that being like something that you can attach to your pets, like I said. but there's a lot of opportunities. Like they introduced back one of my favorite events. I think actually my top favorite event was that mining event they had. How they
Mm-hmm.
added enchants. That was so cool. I love
Yes.
seeing those back. Like they could do that with the scrap system on pets instead. Maybe
Yep.
some like thing that has a buff and a debuff. Like the buff gives this pet 500% more damage, but instead it's going to take away 3 equip slots from your team, because at the end, like having 99 pets, it's almost like you never see that inside of the events. And actually, have we ever had an event inside the game where you could equip 99 pets?
The
Mm,
I think the
no,
Because
the
we
raid
had
closest
was
thing would have
close.
the closest thing would no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the closest thing would have been the raids, and it was 48, I believe, was the cap after the max boost.
Oh
Was it
yeah.
not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would think
I
that's like the
think that was
highest
the
they
max.
offered.
Yeah,
But
it's PS
what we
15.
were talking about a few weeks ago. Sorry, Bruno, my bad. Good.
No, it's good. I was just saying that it's PS
Uh,
15. It's not PS 99 anymore.
yeah, that's what it feels like sometimes. Um, no, what we were talking about, numerous, you might not remember or not, but if you go into your inventory and you scroll down, you'll see that it's just like a bunch of discontinued stuff, right? And
Mm-hmm.
obviously, I don't want to get rid of the pickaxes because I've got like really good pickaxes from that event that I would hopefully like to use in the future. I'm hoping we get another mining
Oh yeah.
mini game or something because I feel
Yeah.
like that was such a big thing. Like it even created another economy almost. Like people were trading for
Yes. That
pickaxes.
was
You
that was
know,
a great event.
I feel like that should be incorporated back into the game again. And then, but for the rest of those items, somebody in my VC mentioned to me. He said, and you were there. I just like I said, I don't know if you remember or not. They said, why don't we get a machine that allows us to put all those event items that we're no longer going to have access to or be able to use in any way, and just do a gem machine, so it's not complicated, not crazy. Just every item that you can put in there gives a certain percentage of gems or a certain amount of gems back to you for scrapping it, and then they'll take it and it'll turn it into gems. I
That
feel
is
like that's
good.
not. Yeah, like that would be a good idea,
Like
I would
that's such
say.
an easy thing for them to actually add. Now that I'm thinking about it, I just see further potential with it, like the scrap system. I feel like I prefer that
Yep.
more, just because like you directly use it into something else without adding more gems to the economy. But
Yeah, that is true because
they could go both ways. Even that, like you could put
obviously
it.
there'd have to be some nerfs, like make it to where you don't get a lot of gems from that. But
Yeah.
I completely get what you mean on that. I'm surprised you haven't brought up the main thing you've been talking to me about. Actually, numerous
I've
is
talked
the
about a lot of.
issue with the huges in your inventory creating lag. Why are we not having
Oh
stacking
yeah,
huges?
Mm-hmm.
stacking uses that needs to come into the game. Like, I wish, to be honest, we never got to this point. I don't like the idea. Like, we're basically making the previous pets easier and adding new pets above it. So ultimately, like people who think they're getting huges nowadays, like I don't want to be mean, but like your huge is worthless, bro. Like you could get a huge in a matter of like a few minutes of playing. I feel like
The
almost.
Easter Bunny
Mm-hmm.
is less than 10 mil right now.
Like
That-
exactly, you could literally sit inside of this diamond mine back here for one night, and you could get a huge. If
Mm-hmm.
you said that like a few months ago, that'd be like insane.
Yeah,
But
it's crazy when you go into the plaza and people are asking for free hooges all the time. It's
exactly.
like,
I
dude,
mean,
play the game
don't
for 10 minutes.
don't get me wrong. Like I love that everybody can get their first huge and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
right,
But
and everyone's helping each
the
other out and
developers
stuff.
are literally playing with your mind, bro. Like you have just gotten a pet that is not as good as what like everybody else is at.
Yeah.
It's
And
sad. You know why? Because slowly but surely, Titanics are becoming that way.
yeah,
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
Titanic's. I would already say they like started, bro. Like
yeah,
you have Titanics with thousands of existence. There was one event that came. Okay, now we have 3,000 of this Titanic, 4,000, 5,000, 3,000 over again. It's just gonna add more, and then like I promise you, in a few updates, you're gonna get like 10,000 Titanics off of one thing, and I don't know. I just don't see it. And the evolve machine is a great idea, by the way. Probably one of the best things I feel like they could have added, but they did not add it in a way that anybody asked for. Like nobody just cares about the extra little gems that you get from the diamond thing on a 10 million exist huge pet. Like that's not gonna like help people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The difference is just so little nowadays that like, okay, sure, you could put it inside of the exclusive daycare. So what? You get 3 million gems a day. Congrats. Like
Yeah,
that's
in
I
some
will
areas you can
say,
make 3 million gems a minute.
yo, exactly. Like,
exactly.
I feel like, because, oh my God, do you guys remember in Pets MX? Like, evolved pets held so much more value, especially the
Hmm.
rainbow ones. Like,
Yes,
dude, they did like,
they have to just
they
make the
did
change.
so
They
much
can
more
do it.
damage.
They can do it right
Or,
now. Literally, they can
or,
make them do more damage.
or they make it to where you get more gems in the exclusive daycare from them. They could do that too. And
Yeah.
it would become more of a market for them
The only
just
reason I
because
just
people would
see
stack
that is
accounts with
because there's
them.
already the only reason I don't
Hmm?
see like that being so useful is just because like it's still the same pet. It's just more gems to do what? Get the same pet again? Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they got to be careful with that because it's going to increase the amount of gems in the game too, which people are already expels bank, milking gems off of exclusive daycares and such. So like, there's a lot of different people I'm sure that have like accounts set up. Like for me, I have 10 Titanics in the daycare. You know, I'm sure a lot of other people have Titanics, gargantuans in their daycare sitting and making gems off it every day. You know.
There's just so many good ideas.
Yeah. And with all the ideas that we have, maybe one or two will get implemented. And I know one of my ideas, my more controversial ideas recently, I've given, maybe 30 ideas in the past month, and my most controversial one got added to the game, which is
What was that?
bringing up the tax in the plaza.
Oh yeah,
What?
no, that was very much needed.
Oh,
I would
good.
say that's needed just because there were so many like dude, the diamond and people not only that, people were manipulating rap, right?
Yeah.
So if there's a
Hmm.
higher tax, it's going to really cause a lot of people to think twice
The
on
one that was already in the
doing
game
that.
really wasn't making a change. It was like it's almost like not there. Now it's like a little bit more like noticeable. But yeah, I think right now, honestly, you could still raise it up even more.
Yeah, it needs
But
to go up more.
it's pretty good the way it is right now. I think I'm pretty happy with that
Hmm.
personally. But
What I actually suggested was remove the max amount that you could get taxed and just have it a 1% tax on all purchases.
I
So,
could see that. But then also, if you're buying something for 100 bill, you can. I mean,
That's
yeah,
not
I
bad.
think
if
That's
you
not
sell
that
bad.
something
would
for
actually
100, you
Yeah.
probably work
lose one.
better in this economy now. I feel like back then you would have said that. That's like something crazy.
Hmm.
But I don't see how it could go wrong unless I'm like just not picking up on something. But yeah, that could be good.
And also, it will make people trade more than
Oh yeah.
selling stuff on the booth and,
This
interacting with
video
each
is
other.
literally the perfect video for them to watch, bro. Like,
Hmm.
please, bro. If one of them just spends like however long this video is gonna be of their life, just watching it, please, bro. Like, oh my god, just watch it, write it down.
Yeah.
I, write it down.
Yeah,
I
the episodes I would suggest them watch is this one, the one with Night Fox, and the one with D
yeah,
Field.
he had some too.
Another
Yeah.
thing I'd like to say too, and I know like I know the devs like they get busy, they got a lot of stuff going on, and it's hard to keep up with everything. But we've had a bug that a lot of people still are on me about. I'm pretty sure you still cannot jump unless it was changed this update. Still cannot jump on a hoverboard on mobile.
Yeah,
um,
it's annoying.
I mean, I really wish that's definitely something I wish 100% would get fixed.
Yeah,
There's
I'll
a lot
I'll
of tickets that are made daily on that.
I'll go into Plaza on mobile. My wife will be driving the car. I'll be sitting in the passenger seat. I'll go into Plaza and I'll just get stuck on all the booths and I can't jump. I can't move, so I have to reset. It gets annoying when you can't jump on mobile. Mobile has a lot of disadvantages. Like they don't even have keybinds yet.
100%, it's bad.
No.
Well, I believe Mitchell. me and him, he was working really good with me on. So I've got I play on console sometimes, and he did a lot of really good quality of life changes on console, which is this is already all rolled out and all that stuff. But he's done like with the cursor and all that stuff. That was great. Like when they did all that, that was so good. I feel like this game needs a big quality of life update.
I would.
Skip
That's
a week.
exactly what I was about to say. No world, no egg, no nothing.
And
Honestly,
no event.
they could do what Bubblegum
Yes.
Sim is doing. They literally just add an egg, like for example, right here, and they would get like 300,000 players. They went from 200,000 players to 360,000 players, just adding one egg and like some clan war, which is really isn't like unique.
That's
It's
crazy.
kind of what we've already seen in like this game before.
Yes.
But literally skip all of that, add one egg, and then for the rest of the quality of life stuff, please.
We need a lot.
I was just talking to actually Nixie about this too, and Nixie 100% agreed too. Like she's full-heartedly on board with that too. But there's a lot of different things like. Bermal, I know like you've probably seen I said something along the lines of with the mining update, an option in the settings for us to be able to hide our pets, right? So a lot of us, I know the average player is not running around with 99 gargantuans, 99 titanics, whatever, but there are some players out there that get in so badly increased lag when they're say in the void world and they're farming like it. And again, the devs have done really good recently on fixing the lag issues in the void, which is great. But I do think the hide option for our pets would be that's a really good quality of life change, I would say.
Yeah, when
just to have that option.
When I suggested that during the mining event have a pet parking area, when Joey loved that idea.
He laughed. Yeah, I remember. He
loved that idea.
I laughed too.
You know, just have an area. You just click auto farm. They're not farming anything. You know, just like
sit in parking.
They just sit there and park because they kept getting in my way while I was mining. It was so annoying. And I said, make a pet parking area so we don't, because if you don't have your pets out, you don't get the bonus. So
exactly.
You know,
so you have to have them out.
Yeah.
And then that was the same update that I made that suggestion. Dude, the amount of reactions that I think that has one of the higher reactions in the thing for suggestions is that that hide setting. I think that would be a very good update. Or pet parking. Pet parking is also, that would be really cool, but I don't know if it would fix the lag though, just because they're still like in the game, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if the hide your pets thing would fix lag or not, but definitely the pet parking would have been an awesome feature for the mining, because oh my god, between the gargantuans and the titanics blocking your screen when you're trying to find that ore, I had to go into first person so much in that event. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was so annoying. But all right, so there is something else we wanted to talk about in this podcast, and that is what you posted on today, Numerous. Your game.
Wait, which one? The one that I just posted, or the one that
Oh, you just posted one? I didn't see a new one. I saw.
It was the idea of like, you know, the quality of life update with just like one event egg and spawn.
Oh no, he's talking about something else that you've been talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Talking about what you're developing, and you're gonna be listening to the community, right?
Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be a game
complaining.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a game that's like I would say a lot of people aren't used to. Not a simulator, not in that style of sense. I mean, you could consider it a simulator because like you still got things to do. But
if you like RPGs, you will like this game. So all you RuneScape, all you World of Warcraft, all you RPG people on Roblox, World Zero, whatever game you play, I think you'll like this game. It's good.
So, you want to go check it out?
Let's go. This is just a little taste of. Well, I would say Anime Quest is definitely gonna be the bigger project. And fun fact, we actually put that game on pause.
Oh, really?
I didn't tell a lot of people. Yeah, but we put that on pause to finish development with this game, and then we'll be turning back into Anime Quest. But I'm more excited for that game. But this game is definitely the best game project that like the studio and I have made
Mm-hmm.
with Lied You too. But
Is it your studio or Elijah's?
it's like a partnership between the development team, Lied, and myself.
Mm-hmm.
And we basically took in the investments and basically put it into this game in order to produce Anime Quest, because we already have the developers and everything needed to produce Anime Quest, and it's already started. But to be able to I feel like to financially support the developers, it would be a lot better for them to release this game first, just because it was already in development before we kind of like established the partnership. But it's changed a lot. So are you guys in the game?
I'm actually waiting for you to join so I could just join you.
I
Okay.
was waiting for you to join as well.
Okay, my bad. Oops, I lost track. I just started talking. All right, you guys can go ahead, join me. And I'll wait till you're all in because there's quite a bit of stuff that you're gonna be presented with at the start.
It said I am not allowed to join.
You're
Uh-oh,
not
clan
allowed.
spins.
Oh, Vero joined in.
You have to rank Brumal numerous.
I think he's already ranked.
Was
You
he?
can't join me, Brumo?
Let me try again. I just gotta find. Oh, there you are. All right,
You should be
join.
able to join.
Says is an experience that you do not have access to. I
How did
should.
Vero join? Are you on the right account? Are you sure you're signed into the right account on your Roblox?
Yeah.
What? You guys have the exact same role.
Let me check the group. Are you sure,
Yeah.
numbers?
Yeah, you guys have the same exact role. Blocks family underscore YT. That's the account you're signed into right now on Roblox.
Oh no. I
Oh,
joined the group. I joined it with the wrong account then. Hold on one second. I almost
oh,
blocked you.
see.
That would have been bad.
That's fine.
That would have probably been the smartest move you've ever made. No, I'm just kidding.
All
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right, there we go. I just joined. All right, and how do you pronounce the name of this game?
This is Kaizen. It's actually based off of an anime, Jujutsu Kaisen,
Okay.
and it's inspired by that. And I think you guys will like it if you're into RPG games. You said you like RuneScape, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I think this might be more favorable than like Pet Sim, unless you're already really loving Pet Sim. This guy in your head, maybe.
I'll be honest.
Are you in?
I'm very bored of Pet Sim. I just
Oh,
invested
okay.
so much into it.
Great. It's gonna be a new experience.
All right, I'm
You
in.
guys can also go ahead play with your sounds on. It's not copyrighted or anything.
All right. Let me just make sure it's not too loud.
Actually, I wouldn't play it just with this one.
No. I don't want it to be too loud.
But the first thing, you're still on the loading screen, correct?
I'm at the play screen.
Okay, right. So you see play, clan spins, and customize.
Mm-hmm.
So to play, obviously you click play. I hope everybody knew that, but don't click it yet. Hold on. So you
I clicked it already. I'm gonna leave him and join.
Oh, it's fine. We don't care. But you can click customize. That is that's gonna let you actually customize your character. So in this game, you're not gonna be playing with your Roblox character, and later on you'll be able to get more customizations and stuff that I'll show you guys. But you can customize your face, your mouth, your hair too, in case you want to have two on, shirt, pants, shoes, as well as the skin tone, height, depth, and width. And for all of the things such as like the hair, the shirts, the pants, and the shoes, you can actually color them in different patterns depending on which option you choose.
Mm-hmm.
So some options will let you customize them more. Some will let you customize them less, depending on like obviously how much we could add into customization. But overall, there's like a lot of ways you can design your character, and that's kind of the thing we're going with this game. I'm pretty sure they wanted to like go within a certain outfit style that you could be completely unique, pretty much as unique as you could possibly get on Roblox without like making it too much. And I think this did just that, so that's the good part about it. But let me know when you're done choosing your outfit.
I do have one complaint.
Oh yeah, what's the complaint? Oh gosh,
There's no beards.
there's no.
I was just
beard.
thinking that.
Wait, is it not on the faces? I feel like
No, no beards.
no, it is
Mm,
not. I mean, some of the faces got like a little something, on the face, but there is no beards. Yeah, you're right.
All right,
I think
I'm all set
I
with
gotta
my
write that
character.
down.
We
All right,
need
you're set with
beards.
it.
Yep, I'm all set. I'm back on the play screen.
Okay, Vera, are you done?
yep.
Okay, so the next button, this one I'm gonna make it quick. It's clan spin. So it
Okay.
doesn't work like the clans you think. Clan perks in this game are like a buff that are applied to your character. So if you go ahead spin once, do you guys have clan spins? You should already have like 5.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so you can go ahead spin, and we have legendary, mythic, epic, rares, and commons. Commons are gonna do almost nothing, but legendaries and mythics are the ones you really want to go for because they can provide buffs such as HP, stamina, melee damage, and fighting style damage, which I'll show y'all exactly what that is in a little bit.
All right. I got the Eno one. And I like that it
Ooh.
doesn't force me to keep it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and re-roll it.
Yeah, it gives you the option to change it like that. Now, question: does this go into my inventory? Oh, I got
No,
a
so
2.5% chance one.
Yeah, me too.
if you re-roll off of it, you cannot get it back unless you
You can
roll
only
back. So
have
that's
one clan, right?
yeah, because there's only so many of like mythics. Right now, there's actually none in the game, but there'll be a few upon release. And there's only so many options, and you kind of have to decide with what play style you want to go with, and it'll all make sense whenever you get it. But you could just choose with whatever you want right now. There's also an auto spin, so if you go ahead set a clan goal and click auto spin,
Hmm.
it will roll for you until you get that clan, as long as you don't run out of spins, of course. But
Very
Oh,
nice.
wait. How do you set the clan goal?
it says clan goal. You gotta
You gotta press the fast spin, I think. Oh, you gotta pay Robux for that.
Yeah, it is Roblox thing. So
Oh,
sorry,
auto
I
spin.
have.
Oh, I see it. I'm blind.
No, they're both Robux.
Then you just auto. Okay, I see.
Oh, so on the top right, that's where you click what you want.
Yes,
Okay.
but to be quite frank, I mean these are like the only Robux things you're gonna see. There isn't much, and this
Mhm.
is definitely not like a you have to pay type game to play. It's definitely not close to Pet Sim at all. But are you guys done with
Yep.
picking your class?
I got
Yep.
Inumaki.
That's what I got.
Let's go ahead, start the game. You guys can go ahead, press play.
All right,
And
let's
I
do
think you
this.
guys are actually gonna spawn in a separate spot. So I'm gonna just go ahead teleport to y'all.
He's inside
and
me.
Hammer. Liking
So
the character, Brumal.
Thank you. You
I
too.
know.
Naruto style.
Wait, hey, you're copying my shirt. You're not supposed to have
No,
that on.
you copied him.
No. He copied me.
Respect your elders.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. So you should have a tutorial on your screen. I already did it, so like I don't even see it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
But
see. We got to talk to this teacher here.
yes, this is your teacher, and you're back in elementary school pretty much, and you're gonna be entering your journey on becoming the best Kaizen out there. I would say so.
I like how you guys have the cutscene.
Yeah, it does put you in a little cutscene. Just wait till we get further, because there's a few things I want to show you. And also keep in mind, like if you see anything that like you feel like is off with the game, it's not gonna be like that on release, obviously.
Right. It's
Everything
still in
is
beta, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna break this
I
game.
do like
I'll have release date
the
soon.
jumping and movement is very good. I
Like
like
it.
it a lot, actually. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, the animations are very smooth.
Yeah, the developers put a lot of work into it. I don't do any like studio work myself, so you guys can thank them, not me. But there is this guy over here, and so basically the guy you just spoke to is gonna probably tell you to talk to this guy.
He looks like he should have a cigarette.
Vero, you should screenshot by the way, so I can see what y'all are doing, because I don't even know like what's going on.
All right, let me
Gotcha.
share screen.
Okay, yeah, somebody can. Oh, we got it. Nice. Okay.
All
So
right, there you
he's
go.
gonna present you with your basically your first quest, and this is how the game's basically going. So this is kind of like a fighting style game where you can fight players or NPCs depending on like what kind of play style you want. You could level up stuff like that, skill points and everything. I'll show y'all in a second. But basically, you got to start punching these things. The training pose for your first quest.
It looks like when you finish that, Bruno, just come talk to him.
Yeah, he'll actually give you your first level up. I'm pretty sure. Did y'all get it? I saw like y'all spark.
Yep.
Okay,
I
nice.
just got mine.
And he's gonna introduce you to stats. So this is one of the multiple buttons that are gonna come up on your screen over time. The further you progress, the more offers you get and stuff like that. So you can set your skill points into melee, defense, stamina, weapon, and cursed energy. In case you're wondering, weapon, you'll get that later. There's weapons in the game that you can use, like guns, actually, it's mostly swords. I believe it's just swords right now. Oops, I might have said something on accident. But
reset too. I like that.
Yeah, you can.
Can
So
we leave that in, or
that
you want me to edit
obviously
that
you
out?
have to make that. Sorry.
Leave that in or edit that out?
No. That's
All right.
it's fine. You can keep it. It's
Just want
fine.
to make sure.
If there's any mistakes in this video, you can keep it in because it'll be fixed. But basically, so now we're actually gonna enter in the main game. So y'all basically just finished the tutorial for the first time, and this is the part where I think it's gonna get a lot more exciting because you're actually gonna get to go against your NPCs. Yeah. So Q to roll and shift to like sprint or stop sprinting. And
Control
right here,
is shift lock in this game, by the way, Bruno. Control.
No.
Oh yeah, shift lock. Sorry, I should have pointed these out. But you can mess with the buttons. They all do different kinds of stuff. And if we go all the way over here, where what the heck? Okay, don't go in there. Don't talk to that guy. We need to go behind this house. Also, don't press this button yet. We'll come back to this in a second. Okay,
No.
we'll come back to the get all because then you'll be able to check out everything. But I want you to get the feel for it. So now this guy is going to be your first quest NPC. So he's going to offer you 2 people to talk to or attack or fight, whatever you want to call it. And y'all can go ahead choose. So what are y'all going to pick? I'll go ahead and actually pick this one too because I can talk to this guy.
Curse puppet.
Curse puppet
Sounds
as well.
cool. Yeah.
Curse puppet? Okay. All right, let's
Me and
go.
Bruno have the same mindset. Let's go.
This is the
Pretty much
easier
have the
one
same
to fight.
playthrough.
And the curse puppets are actually over here. They will attack you. So just I'll let y'all fight them. You know.
Hey,
Go
question.
ahead. You only have
Question: is this a game where we can help each other?
Yes, you can help each other. There's actually parties in this game, but you haven't gotten
Okay.
access to that yet. So.
That's what I was wondering. So wait, hold on. If I hit this and he hits it, do you have 1 out of 3 on yours, Brummel?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
so
yes.
progression is
You
shared.
can both get the progression. And actually, I don't know if we've implemented it yet, but we were talking about how we would like to get it to the point where you also share XP depending on how much work you do. So right now, I'm pretty sure it just splits depending on how many people are attacking, but it'll be skill based later on, I believe.
So far, so good. I'm liking
Level
it. It looks
3.
real nice.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm liking it too. The graphics are good.
Who made your skybox?
Oh, you like the skybox?
Yeah, the skybox is
There's
nice.
a lot of people that work on this game. I literally like, oh my gosh, there's just so many people. I don't know how much I can say, but the game's really close to release. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad to finally be releasing something. You know, I thought
We
Anime
should
Quest
pick
was
Kathy, Brummel.
Yeah.
Kathy too.
Oh, you guys want to go fight the boss? That's what I'm hearing.
Well, I don't think we have. I think that's our only option, right?
If you can keep fighting this guy and level up your stat points, or you could go directly to the boss. But I think you guys,
me and Brummel got this. Yeah, we got
Yeah,
this.
let's do this.
You think we're chumps, or what do you think's going on here, Nemesis?
I have faith.
But
let's see.
I will say also,
Looks like a minion.
Yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. From afar, it does.
So this was actually in our trailer right here, or our first trailer, teaser trailer. but he's the mini boss. He's not balanced. Like nothing in this game is balanced right now. The balancing is gonna be added like all at once, and
Okay.
that's kind of gonna be the final stage. We're basically about to start doing that. But if you guys are working together, yeah, you could definitely beat him. Should I just go ahead and use one of my little like power ups?
Yeah, show us something cool. What do you got?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Go,
that's
let's
cool.
start to use that one. That's one
that.
of like
Oh, we got our first weapon, Brummel.
40 plus.
Nice. I don't even know how to get it. Oh, we got another.
Oh, yeah, he responds pretty That's what I mean. Like he's not balanced. He's supposed to have like a few minutes of a cooldown on it.
It's okay. We'll take on 2 of them.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh,
I like the dodging is very cool.
you like it? Nice. Good luck dodging
Yeah.
the later bosses. That we're gonna go
Is there going
against.
to be iframes in this game, Numerous? Like where you
Iframe.
can. So an iframe is like even if you're in the circle, if you use an ability, normally it's like a dodge. You won't. It gives you like immunity for like half a second. So like you can time the instead of having to get out of the circle, you can just dash and it'll.
Wait, what do you mean?
So you know how like when it does the circle, the stomp.
Oh my gosh!
You have to get out of the circle, right?
Yeah, like to get out
Well,
the circle. Okay.
An iframe would be like if you're in the circle and you use the iframe, whatever it is, like the ability, you won't take damage even if you're in the circle. It gives you immunity for like half a second.
There's actually
a lot of
ability.
RPGs.
We
A lot
don't
of RPGs have it.
necessarily have it to where like you can stand on the floor, but there is abilities that let you get far enough, fast enough, and like do damage at the same time without taking damage. So actually, I think I have one. Oh shoot, I just wasted it. So you might have not seen it. Yeah,
Oh,
give me
no.
a second. I'll show you in a second. I needed to recharge. So I can basically dash into him, or well, he died. But imagine
to
he
get
was
out of here.
alive. I could dash into him, and then
He's
I can
chasing
just
you.
fly like this.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, that's cool.
So he'll slow down. This actually has an ice ability. I don't know if I can use it on you guys yet. Hold on, just stand still. Oh no, I can't.
He tries to use it on me right away.
We're in
Flying
a
around
safe
like
zone.
Goku.
Oh, you're so lucky, bro. I just want to say, but we're in a safe zone, and that's another thing. Oh my God, there's so much.
Oh wait,
There's-
what? Okay, I'm not gonna point that one out.
Oh, this guy back here. You know, I noticed this too. I was gonna say something. I never said anything either, but we'll keep that there. But
Yeah.
also something that you've probably never
Come here,
seen
I'll show you.
in the game.
You see it?
Bro, stop going back here. What are y'all going back here for, bro? There's nothing here.
We're investigating.
But
We're
there
testers. We already found some bugs, Numerous. Like, we got some work to do here.
We gotta take this video down. We gotta take this video down.
Got to
But,
delay the game a few weeks now.
There's one thing that you probably find in like your Steam games and stuff, but you might have never seen it on Roblox. So I want y'all to just go next to a wall and kind of just like rub on it.
Go on a wall and rub on it. Okay.
Not like that, but rub by it. Like just jump. Use your jump ability. Wait, can y'all not do it? No, like you gotta walk sideways and then wait, hold on. Wait. Wait, hold on. Why is it not working? I think this. Wait. You see, a lot of stuff is testing.
Cut.
Wait,
cut.
come back over here. Come back over here.
All right, I'll edit that
Go
one.
I just did it a second ago. Hold on. Oh,
Maybe
okay.
it's only on certain walls.
You guys can do it. Hold out your fist
Oh, okay.
and then jump by the wall and run. You gotta kind of give it like a
Hold
little
out my
side.
fists.
Wait, I just did.
Just
it,
like
bro.
press 1 so you have it out. I don't think it's. Dude, this wall's. Oh.
Yeah, I'm
I
doing
seen
it.
that. Yeah, I just seen that. Wait, how did you. It's not let me do that.
Oh, do y'all have stamina?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm full.
Is this okay? Let's not go to this building. Come to a different one. I think that building.
Listen, cut.
Here, you can go ahead. Cut this
Again,
one out. It's so
take
embarrassing.
3.
Or
Okay,
you
this
hold
was
out your fist and
not working for me on this one either.
okay,
I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing.
you go and
He
shift
wants us
lock.
to wall run. We can like
Okay, you
wall
can
run.
wall run in this game.
It means control lock. Control lock.
Control lock. Yes, shift lock. Sorry, there's no shift button. But you want to do that while you're running. Okay, so come here. Everybody, just come back here. and then
Yeah.
I'll go ahead like re-say the thing over here. So, wait. First, Vero, you're gonna test this before we go back to the part. But
It's not working, dude. I'm telling you, I'm trying it too.
wait, look at the wall, and then like,
You want me to try first person?
no, it's not. You don't gotta
Nope.
be. In
Is it a numerous? It might be a skill. It might be a skill.
Is
Are we
it?
positive it's not a
It's
skill?
not a skill. I don't have anything.
Or maybe do you have to have a certain amount of stamina in order to be able to do it?
No, I have the same amount as you
You want-
guys.
I'll bump my stamina up a little bit and see if I'm able to do it.
Okay, so you have to jump, click. Okay, jump and then click on the wall again. Like, or jump and then jump again while you're on the wall. One jump, but then you're jumping towards the wall. You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm
Yeah,
a
I
jump
know.
into
Like
the
I
wall.
spaced the jump, and it's still not.
I just did it.
Oh,
How
I
am I
just saw
doing
it.
it?
I just saw it.
Yeah, see, I'm
Yeah, I
doing
can
it.
see you doing it, but I'm
I can
telling
only
you, we can't.
demonstrate.
Okay, well, me and Brummel will stand here and we're gonna watch what what is coming soon to come.
You know, we can skip this part till I fully understand it. Here, let's just cut that out. So where were we? Oh yeah, right. We're going through the game. So, oh shoot. Okay, you guys, when you open your inventory later on, you're gonna see settings pop up. So just don't show the inventory, just because it's in testing. They're working on it.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
I just realized something. F, I think is a block, Brummel. I don't think it didn't explain that, but you can, if you have your hands out, you can actually hold F, and it looks
Oh.
like you block.
Yeah.
Yes, F is block, so you can block against enemies or players, and you'll be able to do that in the air later on. So now let's go further down, kind of to where there's a lot more content. So now the world of this game is massive, like the low taper fade, and it's really big. There's a lot of content to check out. I can only show you so much in this video because we'd be running in here for hours. But oops, wrong ability. Sorry, I used that again. But if you guys want to go ahead, follow my little trail all the way over here. I'm going to show you guys kind of another one of the villages that are inside the game. There's plenty, and I'm not going to like go into detail, but there's a lot of things you can do with them. So right now in the game, it's not balanced to the point where you have to be a certain level to talk to guys. You should be able to like talk to them instantly. And there's going to be NPCs in the game that offer you different stuff. So you can talk to this guy. He's like, wait, hello, where's Vero? Okay, it doesn't matter.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Sorry,
Everyone's
I
got a
distracted.
story, fighters, villagers, even cursed spirits. I just pour the drinks and listen. This guy is basically like in the future. I would imagine we're gonna see this guy do stuff like offer you potions of some sort. There is actually potions in the game already, but they're kind of behind Robux and not necessarily useful, I would say. But this is just one of the guys that kind of offers you that ability.
Numerous, I'm gonna need a CID. You're not able to sit here.
Yo, bro. This is Mexico, so you can drink from the age of 18.
Oh, we got a bug
They allow
here.
me
Your leaves are falling.
Oh
through
yeah,
the wall.
that's
Oh,
something
yeah.
you really can't do about that.
Oh, I see
Like that's
behind
just a Roblox physics system. You literally cannot like prevent them. If there's a tree here, it's gonna fall through. We can't do anything about that. But now I want to give you guys some items to start playing with. So
Ooh.
this is
Free
the
stuff.
main concept of the game, you being able to use your abilities of such sort. So I have to actually do it through a certain command right now because you can't exactly access it. And I guess it's kind of better because then, you know, we'll save that for later on. But give me a second and I go and give you guys some stuff. Add curse technique. Okay, so Bruno, pick a number from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7.
7. Okay, you get
Me
the
and Brummel
boogie.
think exactly the same. I was
boogie. I get the boogie.
Okay, so
woogie.
I think you guys should get different ones because it's locked.
Okay, I will do 2.
You want to do 2? All right, let's go ahead and give you 2. So Vero, you have been cursed with the devil's broom.
Oh god, that sounds bad.
There you go. So I've given you guys both an ability that is offered in the game, and all the abilities do different stuff. And some of them actually even have cutscenes. But do we want to show that in this video?
Whatever you want.
Okay. So you're hitting me now. So you got in a combat zone and you think you can just start. Okay.
Oh,
Give me a
Ow.
second.
hey,
I don't know who you think
Hey,
you
I
are.
got the boogie woogie.
What the heck?
yeah,
This is so good.
Yeah, you see that?
You're so lucky this ain't valid.
You don't want this. Okay,
don't?
that's balance.
What happened?
Irmo, we're being abused.
Oh, we got all the way back here.
Let me go ahead and
Oh,
actually
man.
give you guys skill points so that way you can set your upgrades very high to where we can't kill each other.
Okay.
Set user stat.
Should we just on the way over there? Should we just choose the get all option in that town?
Sorry, what?
There's that get all option. Should we just pick that up?
You can go ahead, click it. Wait, by the way, can you guys click your shop? You might want to cut this part out the video. All right, Brumo, you can come over here, press the get all button. This is basically going to give you everything in the game and max levels, as well as opening your inventory where you can see all the different swords and stuff. Now, you should scroll down because there's a lot of things. So items in the game are used to basically do everything, and that's kind of the thing I was talking about with like Pet Sim, how like they should use items more often. And the reason why that's popping up on your screen, by the way, is because like you haven't checked something. So go back to your items and like click it, and yeah, that should go away. There you go. So these items are used throughout the entire game. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what for because that's like that's the element of surprise. But
Classified.
if you want to go ahead, open your shop where you'll be able to use your skill sets. Now, the permanent curse techniques, it similar to Blox Fruits. If you want to get it permanent, you can buy it straight up with Robux, or you can actually unlock it in the game, free to play.
Okay.
Like you don't have to spend a single dime to really get anything. But go ahead, press permanent curse techniques. Now, I've given you every single one of them, so
Nice.
choose whatever sounds the best to you, Bruno, and we can go on from there.
All right, we'll go with the Cryofrost.
Oh, Cryofrost. That's the one I was using a second ago. That one's pretty interesting. So I'm using shock amplification. It's the guitar one. Every single one of them do completely different things, and some have buffs, debuffs to other players or like NPCs. And so the thing you're using, if you actually run over me and we're not in the safe zone, I'm pretty sure it's going to freeze me. That's one of the cool little things. But for me, mine is like, oh, you're running. Okay. For mine, I can like jump right on you. It has a little guitar. Can you hear the sound?
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck does Vero have?
I'm liking the boogie woogie one.
But also, another
Look
part.
at this one, Brumo.
Oh, go ahead. Yep. Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
so
Like
that
an
one
earthbender from Avatar. You guys ever see that show?
Yeah, I only watched the movie, not the show. They're not the same thing, right? The movie and the show are not the same thing.
No, definitely not. Oh, I can wait. I have one of you guys targeted.
Yeah, so you can actually, there's ones that I believe only that one that you're using, Vero, but you can place targets on us, and any ability, there's like certain abilities that you have for that power up or technique, and yeah, it lets you basically, you can switch places with me. You can also send stuff towards me, and if I like walk over it and stuff, I'll take damage. Let's get out the safe zone.
One is cool.
Let's get out the safe zone. I think it's a lot more fun if we're out of here.
All right.
We just jump.
Are we able to set different buttons for these abilities?
Yes, keybinds are very much needed for a game like this.
It's not in the game yet. It's the setting button, but don't press that. It's bugged.
Okay.
We had some complications a few minutes ago, but yeah, do not press that button yet. But we can go to here. Let me actually just like fly and take us to a different spot. or there is actually people that you can talk to that allow you to teleport around the map. Basically, fast travel, just because we don't want you like walking the entire distance.
Ow.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you guys are just beating each other up.
Okay.
A little payback.
That was dance party, I think. I tried to dance with Burble and it started attacking him.
So this
it's
guy
just
you can
combat,
actually
numerous.
talk to. He will let you basically spend your cores, which are basically, the thing that you need to get curse techniques. But right now, you obviously have everything, so it's gonna be pretty much useless.
How do we get out of combat, numerous? We're in combat right now.
You just have to not attack each other for a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll go with a new one. Since we've already seen you using this one, I'll go with construction.
All right. I have not actually trust their trait or bleh.
Have the
I have
straw
not
doll one.
I have not tried out that one. Thank you, Vero. But this guy over here, he's gonna let us fast travel. So y'all wanna go to a different place where we
Yeah,
haven't
let's
seen
do
yet,
it.
maybe?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Teleport. You just hold down E, and now there is a cost, or most places are actually undiscovered, so we would have to directly go there, but you can get a look at them. And I'm gonna quickly just like fly over to one and basically take us there, so that way we don't have to have it unlocked.
All right.
Cairo Frost. Oh yeah.
Where do we go again?
You guys just stay there. Let me take us far away.
That was pretty cool, actually. That one's like fire.
You guys can go ahead
That
and play
me
with
or
me
you?
while I find my way around.
I don't know if that was me or you.
That was me.
Okay.
So if
I
you
feel like
might recognize
There's
some of
no
those.
pinned characters. Use pinned characters.
Yeah, so the pinning thing is where you mark somebody else for so you can do
Oh.
direct damage to him. It's basically aimbot.
Ouch.
But then again,
Oh.
it's
I'm
gonna be
almost dead.
balanced
Don't
to
kill me.
where it has less damage. All right, I'm gonna teleport both you guys over here.
Yep.
There is Brumal and Vero. Here you are. So this is the swamp. And actually, something cool I like about this area is if you get in the water, you'll notice you have like little walking sounds and like effects behind you. So
It might be
there's
unfollowed.
a lot of detail in like everything in this game. And basically you can teleport to, or with this guy, you can talk to him to go somewhere else if you want to. But then again, there's more NPCs here. Now these guys are going to be much stronger. They're going to award you a lot more though. And that's the difference. By the way, I noticed none of y'all have tested the swords. So you can open your inventory and swords are in the weapon section. So
Alright.
you can choose which one you like. I will say the Death Blade is pretty cool. Although it only has 2 abilities, one of them is pretty nice. It puts you in a little cutscene if you want to test it out. Oh. By the way, I would recommend joining a party together. Here, let me go ahead and make a party for us. I invited both you guys.
How do I accept it? Oh, there we go.
You can join my party, and you shouldn't be able to take damage. I don't know if that's implemented into the game yet. Yeah, you cannot take damage from each other, so
Nice.
you can cooperatively play. You know,
Ooh, that was cool.
all that good stuff that Big Games doesn't think about.
Alright, Numerous, I'm just gonna tell you something. You're taking all my Robux.
Taking what?
You're gonna take all my Robux. I'm gonna be playing this game.
Oh, I'm gonna take. Oh, great, amazing. Big Games, this is how you do it, bro. You just gotta give them a good game to play. There
Gotta
we go.
have fun.
This is working.
I'm having fun.
That's great. I'm glad you guys are having fun. Any bugs, like I said, that you come up against, it's not going to be in the final product whatsoever.
Alright.
There's a lot of testers for this game. I'm talking like 60 plus.
Wow.
It's constantly being tested every day, even while I'm at school. And by the way, if you come over here, you see, this is one of the items. You can collect stuff.
Brumal, if you ranked up your melee at all, I don't know, but if you did or not, but I have special abilities with just my fist now.
Let's turn on the auto clicker real quick to
Oh
level
yes,
all the
yeah.
way up.
But yeah, you can. So there's mastery points for your abilities. It isn't with your melee, by the way. It's just your mastery points. You can set
Oh,
that to be like if you are attacking using that ability, you get mastery for your like technique, whatever it is, and that will let you use more of its abilities. It's automatically unlocked for you guys because I gave y'all everything. But yeah, you will have to unlock the abilities one by one per technique.
Are you gonna give me everything once the game comes out?
I don't know, maybe. But right here, so you can fight these guys, like I said, but you can also use your swords. Did you guys pick up a sword?
Yep, I got the
Yep.
cursed
I
blade.
just
Oh,
used the
Vero. Yeah, so you might want to use the one that Vero has, Brumo. It has a cool
death
little
blade
cut.
is very cool.
It's the first one that has a cutscene in the game. It's right below that one that you're holding. Yep, Death Blade.
This one?
It's red.
Oh,
No, it's
this
red.
one.
Yeah, that one. So
Alright, so
it
it's got
only
a
has
Use the
two
cutscene.
Z.
abilities. Some of them have different amounts, but
Or sorry, the X Brummel.
there is a cutscene for one of them. You might want to step back from that guy, but as you can see,
That's cool.
you get a little power up. So now you actually have a damage boost for every damage that you're gonna do to this guy, and also while you were using it, you did do damage to him as well. But there's a lot of abilities. Hold on, let me see if I can find one more that I really liked. Have you guys tried the what's it called, Boogie Woogie? The one I was gonna give Bruno.
I haven't tried it fully leveled
That
up.
one's fun. You'll like that one, Brummel.
Vero tried it, I think. Yeah, go ahead, give
Yeah.
it a test. It's in the techniques. That's a technique. It's gonna be in your menu, and then it's in the shop. Basically, just like how BloxCast did it. We did it like that because I'm pretty sure it's like just simple. You know, everybody
Boogie
understands. There you go, Boogie Woogie.
Alright.
Sounds fun too. But
Alright.
basically, so you have to target something before you can use it. You see, use target.
Yeah.
That's one of your abilities. That's the first one. And you can place a target on something. So now you have him targeted, but oops, I think Vero killed him. Oh yeah, Vero killed him. But you just teleported to him.
Yeah, I still got it.
My bad.
That's all
Here,
good.
come to this guy. Target him. And then just use one of your abilities. There you go. See, you. I think that one just throws a rock at him directly. Why'd you target yourself? But I don't know if you noticed what you just did. You basically just like started hitting him from all the directions. That would have killed him if the game was balanced, which it's not yet. But oh, he just hit you back. You gotta time it right. But look, I'm gonna place my target on him, and then I'm gonna throw a boulder at him, and it directly throws it at him.
Yeah. I mean, the Boogie Woogie one is fun, but I personally like the Frost one, I think, the best right now.
Yeah, that is actually the hardest one to get, I believe.
That's the hardest one to get?
Yeah, that is the hardest one to get. You can also put enemies to sleep with the cursed speech, or you can even put players to sleep, I'm pretty sure, but since we're all in one team, I cannot put y'all to sleep.
Oh, you know what I don't like?
What?
I wish you could block while you're getting hit. So if you start getting hit and you
Like
try to
parry,
block, you can. Yeah. You can?
You can. Yeah. You
With
gotta
the
time it
fist?
right.
It
It's
wasn't-
not gonna be easy to get just because of the fact like we're all
not-
here.
I guess not parry, because I guess
Look,
parry
you
would
just
be
did.
before you're getting hit. But like,
Well, oh yeah,
while
it's
you're
not
getting-
gonna stun the mob, but Brumo just did it. He just stopped him. Oh, see, he just did it again.
Alright, so what was this about this collecting right here?
So that I don't know if I want to say it, but it's used. Everything that you see here and you're picking up, it's not just used to get you one thing. You can actually get multiple things with it. And they could include abilities, techniques, weapons. I think some are obtained from Quest 2, I believe. And also, if you go and try to like run up on the walls, you can climb up walls too. You can also slide on walls if you just spam jump while looking like at the side of a wall. So you can you know, ride the wall. I don't know if you can do it, but I can. Try it again. Give it a test. Just spam the jump button next to the wall. Go in shift lock
Oh,
though,
I
or
just did it.
control. Oh yeah, hold control so you can do it. Control. Yeah, there you go. Now just spam jump right there. Like just keep spamming it. It's a little bit hard to get used to, but for me it's working every time.
Yeah, I did it for a quick second.
Awesome.
Oh, okay. Now I know how to do it. You
Oh, there
gotta.
you go. Oh, you just did it, but you hopped off the wall.
All right. So the way to do it is you have to.
There you go. Yeah, nice.
So I'm holding W and A at the same time. So whatever direction the wall's at, you hold
Oh,
that
I see.
direction.
Yeah, Vero just did it too. Maybe I'm just bad at explaining it.
No, you don't have to jump. That's why you don't jump. You just
Well, you
hold
have to
the
jump once, and then while you're coming down, you have to like press jump again.
yeah to get up. No.
Yeah.
You only have to jump once. You don't have to jump when you're look numerous. Look, come here.
Oh,
Look,
oh yeah. Okay, I see
yeah.
what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
So you just jump onto the wall. That's
You're
cool though. I
teaching me
like
my
that.
own game. What the heck? This is not how it's supposed to go, guys. I promise I know what I'm doing.
All right, now we
But
got that figured
also,
out.
the last thing I'm gonna say is kind of small, but you notice how there's a time at the bottom of your screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
So in this game, depending on the time, it can correspond to doing different things in the game.
Mhm.
So you may be able to access a quest that you may not be able to without a certain time, like depending on if it's night or day. And some will like be universal, so basically you can do it at whatever time of day. But the cool ones, I would say, are, you know, you have to come at a certain point. There's also secrets around the map. I'll let you guys search for it if you want to, but that's all I'm gonna say.
What kind of
The
secrets?
game is overall very good. Even for early access, it's like really good.
I think the
The
best
abilities are
way.
awesome.
Thank you. I think the best way everybody's gonna like be able to see what they like and what they hate is by playing it themselves when they come out. We're
Mhm.
hoping to release within the next few weeks. Release date is gonna be going public soon, but
Nice.
I cannot disclose that just yet.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'll definitely be playing this.
Awesome, thank you.
Where you guys at? So, what kind of secrets are we looking for? Are we looking for like an item, Easter egg type of thing?
Like right now?
Yeah, you said there's
Oh,
some
I can't tell
secret
you
stuff.
that. You gotta find them themselves. Areas, items, whatever. There's a lot of things. The
There's
items
a
have
side
different.
quest over here I see.
Is there any like hidden walls or like secret walls?
Is there?
We'll find out. Just got to keep wall jumping, and maybe I'll maybe
Maybe
I'll
it's
get
about the
inside
one.
something.
I found one. What is this? There's like a circle with like lights. I don't know. Or like a big light.
Everything has different functionalities. There is somewhat of a tutorial that carries you through the game, so that way you know you're not lost with where like you last stopped playing. But we wanted it to be mostly open world, and the developers have like the idea that you know, we're kind of starting everything small. Content wise, I would say there's a lot to hold you up for a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, the goal is to consistently update the game. This is like a type of game where we don't have to update like every
Weekly.
week
Yeah.
like Pet Sim, because there's just a lot of content you can go through. And it looks like Brumo just found one of the things. Oh,
I failed
and
that
he's
wall
dead.
jumping.
I don't know how he's gonna get back there.
Oh no! What's this?
Oh, that was one of the parts I was testing with. Oops,
Oh.
that won't be there.
All right, let's see how Kathy is now. Now that I'm like a god.
You should be able to one shot him, but again, nothing's balanced, so I don't know if you will be able to.
I'm really liking the ice. That is like so much fun.
You like it, the one where you like walk
Is
on
there
it?
any? Yeah, is there like any other thing like that? Like you're gonna. I feel like each class should have their own movement.
They do.
Of like
Every class in the game has its own movement technique.
they have like as good as this though.
Well, it depends. So, like, that's also another thing with the partying system. You can strategically use it with different people. There's no class in the game that's meant to be bad. Everything is supposed to be pretty upscaled together. Everything should be as good as others. But then again, you'll have things such as your sword. So, depending on what sword you're using and what a technique you're using, that could affect it. So, right now, I'm using the curse speech, which basically does stun, slows, and stuff like that. And you could pair that with a sword that does a lot of damage. So that way, you can solo yourself without the need of other people.
What scales your abilities damage? Which stat is that? The cursed energy?
Yes, yeah. No, that's actually like how much skill you can use. Cursed energy is how much skill you can use.
Okay,
And
so the energy the abilities aren't
it
scaled yet then,
scales.
right?
Yeah, it scales by itself. Weapon damage has its thing. Cursed energy, it's just gonna be the stamina. I'm pretty sure, just so like it's easier for balancing, and it's I think more simple to the player because some like abilities. Imagine having one that does a lot of damage, right? A technique that does a lot of damage with its abilities, and then you like put everything into damage for the ability. You will literally be able to like one shot everything. And like that just doesn't make sense to me at
No,
least.
yeah. No, absolutely. Gotta be some type of balance into it.
Yeah. Also, something you might want to check out is the inverted spear. It has some pretty cool abilities, especially if you're fighting the little NPCs, because you can attack multiple at once.
I think I just found a
What'd you find?
I
Oh.
definitely just found something. Like a hidden thing or
Oh,
something. I'm fighting a frog.
the mini boss. There you go, Brumo. Use his abilities. It's got some pretty nice ones.
So it pretty much holds them in front of me, right?
Yeah, you can hold them in. Now that's like I said, they are balanced to a certain extent, so you're not gonna be able to do that to a boss. Just letting you know. Or try
That's
going up to
cool.
that boss with that ability. Have you used C?
Yeah, that was one I just used.
Yeah, it's the zigzag one.
That's cool though.
You hold them in, and you can hold multiple at once. By the way, so if they're close enough, you can get them both at once.
All right, let's aggro everybody. I think the aggro distance should be longer though. They should
The
follow me
aggro
further.
distance.
Yeah, because see, he stops
Yeah.
following me after a little, like not even that much.
Oh yeah. So like the
What
walk
the?
away distance. I see what you mean.
Why
That's
did it
fair.
just
I
bring me
mean, I
here?
like balancing. Oh, I didn't.
It just
What the
spawned
heck?
me
How'd
over
you
here with
get
the mini boss.
Oh no, that out of it. But if that's a bug, it'll be definitely fixed. This game is literally gonna come out nearly flawless. If there's
Mhm.
anything that we're not gonna be able to catch, it's gonna be the stuff that you're gonna need a lot of players for, which we would need like the game to be released.
Yeah.
And those are changes that are basically inevitable.
Yeah, that's pretty much what goes on with pet sim testing. There's a lot
Yeah,
of bugs that we can't catch.
definitely stuff you can't catch, but I understand. I
Like
get it.
this last update with pet sim, the race and the server versus server type thing. We only got what, like 10 testers, 12 testers. So we
Oh,
can't do
wow.
like testing on the whole server versus server thing because we don't got
Yeah,
enough
like
people to fill up servers.
yep.
So there was a lot of resets.
I remember the very first time we started testing. One of the biggest problems for the update that they brought us all in was the pet games,
Yeah.
and we didn't have enough people to actually get to the other games. Like for example, the glass bridge,
Mm-hmm.
like in the very beginning, was extremely long, and
Yes.
the odds of us actually being able to get people across were like slim to none. I remember like we were we were all trying like for hours to just get people past the glass bridge to be able to get to the mingle game, and it was no chance.
Yeah, I think the original glass bridge was like 2 times, 3 times longer.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, good. You found my favorite area.
I like this area a lot.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite.
Like
so
a
who's this guy that I'm attacking?
trading spot.
But that's all I have for you guys. Everything else is left to be wondered when it releases. But I'm so excited to release this game, bro.
Oh
my
yeah, this
gosh.
game. I hope this game does well. I'm having fun with it.
If it does well, I'm not coming back to Pessim, guys. I'm coming back. I'm gonna steal all my money again. It made me broke. I need money, so play the game, spend money. No, but obviously do it at your own discretion. A lot of everything in the game you can get for free. There's nothing that is limited to pay to win players. You can get techniques by spending Robux, but I mean, even then, you still have to unlock the abilities and stuff. You don't get the full thing for free. So
Like the masteries aren't
exactly,
ranked
that's
up.
the part
They're
that
all
takes
at level 0.
yeah. And also, you just gotta upgrade your character. You know, there's also grades in the class. You can press like your level. You see 1 right there. Everybody should have a 1, unless like you're really bad at the game.
Where at?
Level at the bottom of your screen, and then there's like a 1. It's in purple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that. So there's different grades which stand for how good, basically, you kind of are at the game. It's kind of your class, apart from being like your skills and stuff like that. But there's a lot of content, man. The developers have literally added so much to the point where, to be honest, I don't even know everything. So I'm telling y'all the stuff I found cool, but there's a lot more that I know, and there's a lot that I don't know. So that's everything.
Pretty much you're letting your developers run wild.
Oh yes, it's basically their game idea, to be honest. Me and Lied were people that came in on a very early stage of it, and we're basically helping, monetize the game, find the people for it, provide a bit of the funding. But the developers they're beasts, man. They're beasts. They're really good.
Yeah, this is really cool. I like this, and the VFX. VFX is really nice. Animations are very nice. The maps are very well built.
Shout out to Emes. He's the one who did all the VFX.
A lot of games have very cluttered maps, and this is very clean.
I appreciate it. I can't take any of the effort, but I'll show this to the devs. I think they'll like it.
Yeah, this is really nice. And the UI is very simple. It's very easy to understand.
Fits with the style of the game, But there's only 4 buttons in the entire game, by the way. So or technically 5 if you're including like the curse technique section in the shop. But there's nothing more than that, other than talking to NPCs, opening the game, going around, using your keybinds. That might sound like a lot, but it'll all fall into place very fast. Also, another thing, now that you're looking at yourself like that, Bruno, every sword in the game has its own stance.
Ooh.
So you could try out the different ones, see how they look on you.
Let's try out this one. I've been eyeballing this one.
I think that one's pretty boring. No, it's pretty cool. It's a long one.
Reminds me of a weapon from Dynasty Warriors. I used to love that game. I'll play that game so much. Whoa.
Right.
I just teleported.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's something that's teleporting right now. That won't be in the game, obviously, on release, but yeah. So that's everything I have for you guys, but it's 10:30 p.m. I have to go to bed. I have school at 5, so I have to be up at 4:30.
Are you going to be showing this game to the people you go to school with?
No, they don't even know I exist. They don't know who Numerous is, but maybe that's a conversation for another time.
Yep.
All right. Well, I appreciate you showing us the game, giving us a little tour and everything. I'm pretty sure there's way more
course.
to it than what we've seen.
You're welcome. I hope you
And
enjoyed what you
oh, I
saw.
really did. It's a
And
very well made game.
thank you.
And how long has been the development?
A few months. It's been a few
Really?
months. I don't know the exact like I said, we came in pretty early on, but it has been in development for a few months. They've been working on this very hard aside from Anime Quest, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And
I can't wait for this and then Anime Quest, which is, in my opinion, going to be the bigger project. But we'll
yeah, it
see.
seems like you got some seasoned developers. They know what they're doing. It really does seem like they know what they're
On
doing.
the right people, they're great. They're amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great game, dude. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, so
Thank you for having me on
yeah,
again.
no problem. Let's do it again for Anime Quest.
All right, sounds good. Episode 3.
All right, thank you for joining us, Vero. I really appreciate you coming.
Absolutely.
Who just joined here? Oh, one of the
Appreciate you
developers.
guys.
Oh yeah, that's one of them.
Yep.
There you go.
81001.
Yep, he speaks in numbers, so that's his name. That stands for Numerous's biggest fan.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, all right, everybody, and is there anything else you want to say? Is that all?
Nothing. Make sure y'all are subscribed, bro. Like, if you're not subscribed and you've watched this far, what are you doing? And
Yeah,
I heard
always subscribe
Night
for the podcast.
I heard Night Fox gave away like a Titanic or something.
Yeah, we did a
Can
giveaway
I give away
for.
one?
You want to give away a
I want
Titanic?
to
Sure.
give away one too. Yeah, that sounds cool. For whoever, made it this far,
All right.
that'd be cool. So I'll just send you something and you can get away.
All
It'll
right.
be
So,
Titanic.
what do you want them to do in order to
You tell me.
enter?
They should subscribe to Brumal. That'd be cool. If you want to follow the game, I mean, discord.gg/KZN. That's the Discord server for the game. Definitely recommend it. If you want, I can give you the link, Brumal. You can put it there.
Yeah, I could
But
add it to the description.
that's if the game piques your interest. So
Mhm.
it's up to you guys. But yeah, I don't know what to say. Whatever you want them to do, sir. You tell me. Works.
Comment Kaizen, name of the game.
Oh yeah, Kaizen. In case you don't know.
Kaizen right there in the chat. Just comment that down below along with anything else you want to say. And,
If you have any suggestions for the game too, love to hear it. Before release. Obviously, you guys can't play it just yet, but I'd love to hear them.
are you gonna have any open testing?
No,
Or
but we are
application?
picking testers in our Discord server. So like you get to play the game and kind of test it with a bigger team. That way, if you have a bigger player count,
Mhm.
test it, catching
Alright,
bugs
cool.
that we wouldn't catch. But
All right, and I'll put send me the link to the Discord. I'll put that in the description. That way people can join the Discord.
all right, sure, of course.
Yeah, anything you need, just send it to me, and I'll put it in the description. Everybody could just go ahead and join your Discord, follow the game.
Thank you so much for having me and Vero.
No problem.
Yep. Appreciate you so much,
This was
Brumal, as
fun.
always.
This was fun.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the long break from the podcast. We had some things going on and some guests canceling, but it's all good. I got everybody lined up again, and we're gonna continue doing these podcasts. All right, everybody. We will see you guys next time. Bye.